Hey anime fans, ever find yourself just stuck on Crunchyroll scrolling for way too long looking for that perfect anime to binge? With so many choices, it can feel overwhelming, but don't you worry, we've got you. Here are 10 of the best anime to binge right now on Crunchyroll. One Piece has been running forever and for good reason. With its incredible world building and unforgettable characters, it's an adventure like no other. Whether you're following Luffy and the Straw Hat crew for the first time or finally catching up, there's over 1,000 episodes of pure hype waiting for you. And if we're talking hype, we can't leave out Attack on Titan. Let's be real, this anime revolutionized the genre. From the very first episode, it throws you into a brutal world where humanity is fighting to survive against man-eating titans. Its dark themes, insane plot twists, stunning animation, and some of the best written characters in anime make it an absolute masterpiece. And now that it's finally complete, you can binge it without the agony of waiting for new episodes. That's not to say it's never worth it to wait for new episodes, and Blue Lock proves this. Potentially one of the best sports anime of all time, Blue Lock has everything: schemes, betrayal, and pure cutthroat competition. The Japanese Football Association is done with being mediocre, so they come up with a brutal training program to create the world's best striker. And if they fail, they're never playing for Japan again. Even if you're not into sports anime, this one will keep you hooked. Next up is Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. It follows two alchemist brothers on their search for the mysterious Philosopher's Stone after they lose their bodies thanks to a transmutation gone wrong. With a complex storyline, great character development, and deep philosophical themes of sacrifice, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood is an anime classic that every fan needs to watch. Let's move on to something more chaotic but equally iconic: JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It doesn't have just one main character. Instead, each part introduces a new Joestar family member with their own wild story, new villains, and insane battles. With flashy characters, iconic animation, and over-the-top storylines, JoJo isn't just an anime, it's a cultural phenomenon. The next entry on this list is another iconic name, Hunter x Hunter. This shonen starts off as your typical adventure anime about a group of people who want to become hunters, but then it takes a completely wild turn. The villains, complex. The side characters, some of the best in anime. And the heroes, yeah, they kinda have issues. While plenty of anime ventures into dark territory, Vinland Saga plunges its hero into darkness while following the journey to find his way out. Vinland Saga is a historical epic following Thorfinn growing from a young Icelandic boy into a pacifist visionary after witnessing his father killed in front of him. After years of training to be a killing machine, he soon realizes this can't be all that he lives for, prompting a quest to create a home devoid of war or strife. If you're looking for insane action and next level animation, however, check out Jujutsu Kaisen. With season 3 expected to release this fall, now's the perfect time to binge it. The story follows Yuji Itadori, a seemingly ordinary teen who gets pulled into the world of cursed spirits after making one very questionable decision. If you haven't hopped on the JJK train yet, then what are you waiting for? Next up, switching trains again to another sports anime, we've got Haikyuu. This is easily one of the best sports anime out there. With an incredibly likable cast, intense rivalries, and emotional highs and lows that hit hard, Haikyuu knows how to keep viewers hooked. Even if you've never cared about volleyball before, Haikyuu will make you care. It's just that good. And last but definitely not least, we have Dandadan. This show is wild in the best way possible. Just when you think you know what's coming, it throws something even crazier at you. It's got comedy, action, slice of life moments, and an opening theme you'll never want to skip. There's really no perfect way to describe Dandadan. You just have to experience it for yourself. And that wraps up our list. Let me know in the comments which anime you're binging next or if we missed any of your favorites. Check out Comicbook.com for all things anime.